Meet Fie Claussell. Wait, huh? Not Bennett from Genshin. Fie Claussell, a female character from the series called The Legend of Heroes, Trails of Cold Steel. Her Japanese voice actress is Hisako Kanemoto, and her English voice actress is Cassandra Lee Morris. I certainly didn't bribe Cassandra to do this for me.
Dear Raimi, I feel special since I am your all-time favorite character. I love you very much for holding me close to your heart. You are admirably loyal. Keep on striving. Love, Fie. XO. XO.
1 hour later.
Alright, award for the longest quote thus far goes to friend Raimi.
Anyways.
Fie Claussell is a woman with white hair and yellow or lime green eyes. That depends on which source you look up on the internet, that is. It's definitely lime green in my opinion, but the Kiseki page says otherwise. She's currently 21 years old and 162 centimeters tall. Fie is armed with twin gun swords, short pistol-like weapons that double as both blades and firearms. They are capable of rapid firing and being thrown like chakrams. There is an inscription carved on the base of the handles. Sylphid. Look at the invisible, hear what you can't hear. The truth is ahead. Fie Claussell was 15 years old when she was first introduced at the Thor's Military Academy in Erebonia. Why did she choose to enroll at Thor's Military Academy, you might ask? Well, she didn't. She was dragged to school by one of the teachers, Sarah Wallenstein. The reason why is quite sad, but instead of me explaining it to you, we can hear it from Fie herself. I used to be part of a Jaeger corps called Zephyr. Before that, my earliest memories are of explosions and battlefields. I found myself wandering in a war-torn hotspot on the outskirts of some country I never even knew the name of. Jaeger Corps threw themselves into battle for the highest bidder day after day, while I wandered alone. The man who eventually took me in called himself the Jaeger King. He was the leader of Zephyr, a pretty famous Jaeger Corps. He was middle-aged, crafty, stubborn, and lucky. He always seemed so carefree, but he never let his guard down. To me, though, he was the closest thing to a father I've ever had. The other members of Zephyr had their quirks, but they were all nice to me. As time went on, I started helping with the cleaning, the cooking, the packing. During my free time, they started teaching me all kinds of skills I'd need to survive on the battlefield. One thing led to another, and I ended up fighting in my first real battle. I was 10, I think. The boss was reluctant, but after the others persuaded him, he made me a full-fledged member of the group. For the next few years, we lived and fought together. I even picked up a nickname like some career Jaegers do. Sylphid. We roamed all across the continent together. There were hard times. Times when we thought we might not live through the night, but we always did. Together. Until last year, when our boss died. It was a clash with another Jaeger Corps, the Red Constellation. People used to say they were the only other Jaeger Corps in West Zemuria who could match us. Their leader, a guy they called the War God, had been on bad terms with our boss for years. Eventually, the War God and the Jaeger King decided to settle things with one big duel. They kept going for 3 days and 3 nights. In the end, they both fell. After that, the Zephyr I'd grown up with disbanded. All the members who were left just kind of scattered. I don't know where they went. Then, just like that, I was alone again.
I don't know what to say.
After that, you ended up coming to the academy?
Yep. Just when I was wondering what I'd do next, Sarah showed up. She said she'd been following the situation between Zephyr and the Red Constellation. That's how we first met. I told her about what happened, and she dragged me to the academy. She introduced me to the principal, and after that, well, you know the rest. You might be wondering, does this mean that Fie is an emotionless and bloodthirsty mercenary that goes by the name Sylphid by night? Or, as her classmate Jusis had to say,
Jaeger Corps are almost synonymous with the Grim Reaper. Do you think I'd be going to school with a Jaeger?
Me? A Reaper? At first glance, she may come across as cold and doesn't seem to have many interests except for napping her days away. But as the story progresses, she begins to open up, and her sincere kindness and capability of empathy starts to show. Fie is like a cat, calm but fierce if she must strike. This cat also has some of the funniest remarks and jokes. She's definitely able to cancel your favorite YouTuber.
Feel like I'm surrounded by horny teenagers all of a sudden.
Can't blame a guy for falling for a pretty girl, Fie. It's what we do.
Why are you lugging 2 suitcases around? You two getting a jump start on a romantic weekend getaway?
Bingo.
Not even close.
I'm back.
Fie! Whoa!
Oops. Fie joins the gardening club as per request by Edel at Thor's Academy, where she realizes she loves gardening. She even raised her own flowers at the school's garden. The flowers she raised were herbs that symbolize familial love. That makes you wonder if the writers at Nihon Falcom had taken a cue from Fast and Furious, because for Fie, family is also everything.
I don't have friends. I got family.
That's how she sees her classmates, as family. Fie also graduated from Thor's military academy, and she wanted to make a positive impact on the world, so she became a bracer. Instead of having the dirty work like she had to do as a Jaeger, the purpose of a bracer is to protect civilians in several ways, such as guiding people, taking out monsters, or even finding lost items. Fie, in my opinion, has the best story and character development in the game. They even included her in the latest game set in the Calvard region. So what is Fie's character development? Here is a short summary since you have to play the game for yourself. Yes, he's trying to make you play the game if it wasn't obvious. After the October War ended, Fie received information from Zeno and Leo that they were trying to bring the boss back from his death. Zeno and Leo are Zephyr Corps members, just like Fie was. Fie had to step in to help her former classmate Reen against an attack by Ouroboros, which is a crime syndicate. Fie decided to join Reen's special operation to discover what Ouroboros was doing in the region. During this special operation, she encountered Zeno, Leo, and behold, a reincarnated Rutger.
The boss of Zephyr?
Yep, that's me. Name's Rutger. Nice to meet all of you fine young men and women. And Fie, glad to see you're doing well.
Why? You died. We all made a grave. Zeno, Leo, what's going on?
Well, it's not like we were trying to trick you or anything, you know? There's just a lot of complicated stuff going on right now.
This is one of the reasons we disappeared after leaving you. Also why we cooperated with Duke Cayenne and the Noble Alliance. It was at the request of our true employer.
Unfortunately, that resurrection didn't last forever, because Rutger's existence was tied to his divine knight Zephyr, who they had to eliminate during the rivalry. It's obvious that Fie still has her struggles, but she doesn't let it sway her. She still continues fighting for her people who she treats like family. Fie lost her real parents, grew up as a mercenary, and then lost her adoptive father. Fie had to witness her adoptive father be resurrected, and then see him die all over again. Nihon Falcom, you guys are unutterably cruel. But also, Nihon Falcom, why is there no information about her real parents? Why was she wandering on a random battlefield in the first place? We really need to know.
Nice that I could chill here all day. Or is it because I'm in such good company?
Hey, you already know.
Is that your way of saying you feel the same way? Oh, that's sweet of you. Be straight with me. Do I look good right now? I kind of picked the first bikini I saw, but I don't know if I got the curves for this one.
Shush.
Yeah? Well, if it's good enough for you, Reen. And you look good too, you know.
Who's texting me?
So, how's...
Who's texting me? I'm in the middle of a date with Fie, man.
Baby, why are you on trails again? Are you on a date with Fie for the 100th time?
How does he know?
Stop being a horn
Run!
dog and go edit the fucking video.